Welcome to the internet. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa V3. Killing Harmony.
I'm watching this video. I'm really obsessed over.
It's about a skeleton.
It's a skeleton telling a joke, but the reason I'm so obsessed with it is just like, gas! Fuck! Gas!
Oh,
gas! God damn you! Why won't you answer me? Bones? No! No! Gas!
Jesus.
Why must you fail me so often? I'm just imagining the papyrus telling that joke to Sans. His first joke ever, and Sans is just ruining it. And his hands is on the floor laughing. Ribs! Spare ribs! Fuck! My cheeks hurt.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
Busting under the floorboard was dry because
He was old. I haven't reversed.
the seance.
That's it.
That's what I meant to say, yeah.
The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
We're gonna aggro freaking Maki now.
Yeah.
That should make it clear whose blood it is. It was. It was Kokichi.
That's it. That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
So Angie was killed outside her room and then brought there.
Or at least knocked out.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Remember, she had
Wasn't
2
Angie
wounds
killed
on
in
her.
research
That is
lab?
true, the head wound and the neck wound.
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
I guess.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab.
Guess who killed
Isn't that the same thing as we did last case too? We found it at the scene of the crime and that's what we focused on?
Yeah. Also, Kyo really fucked up by killing Dango too. Like, literally, if he had only killed Angie, we would never have found that dried blood stain.
No, well, the thing is, if she hadn't picked the middle room.
That's also true, yeah.
But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Do you know why?
Angie have business in rooms?
What was Angie doing?
She was making those...
She was doing the ritual.
Yeah.
And
Making those fucking...
wax, yeah.
Yeah, wax.
But what do you need for the ritual?
effigies?
And?
I don't remember.
What did it say to do?
You said to burn the book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see anything that could start a fire in Angie's lab?
No. But oh, there are candles in the okay.
Yeah.
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual
Wait. So
misleading
hold on.
nonsense.
Do you think if she actually went in there, do you think like as soon as she tried to burn the book, she set the book down and like whatever, and all of a sudden the turpentine around just lit the place on fire? Lit the place on fire. He's preparing the night before for the for his murder. All of a sudden, fire breaks out. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I do lie a lot. And I could be lying right now,
She's
too.
just like, what the fuck's happening?
Oh shit, that's right. I need to close the door more.
Man, it's hot in here.
Noise canceling. Wow. I don't even have the heater on.
It's stuffy in here, though. How
Listen,
can you stand it?
I like the heat.
Like, I want to open a window
But I'm
badly.
pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
It's fine.
I also have my shirt on. Again, since I had to go out and use the restroom in between episodes. Angie left the lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or technically you're half right?
Why would Angie pick the middle room though? Wouldn't the left room be the closest?
Oh, well, she heard something.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there. Except for candles.
That's it! She lit a candle!
Okay, I need to wait. That's it. It's in the way.
Awake at night.
Okay.
She would drip hot wax on her body. That sounds like something only you would do, Milo.
Ah! Well, the thing is, it wasn't in the way.
Yeah. What?
The art research lab
It wasn't?
is not where Angie was killed.
It kind of was.
She was killed in the empty room instead.
She
left her lab on her own? But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there. Except for
Candles.
Okay. No.
That's it!
Pause it.
She
See?
I agree.
I mean, her people are a sexual bunch.
That's it. Angie went to that
Putting
room
sickles
to
in
get a
windows
candle.
when they're alone.
Why is sickle?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I keep
Wax
watching
play.
her, like, free time events over and over again, but I can never understand what the fuck's going on in her mind.
No. Angie was gonna
I
use
even
it for
watched,
the
I
ritual.
even watched freaking BB News' video about her. I still didn't fucking know.
According to the Necronomicon,
It's not for BB News. I just don't understand Angie's character.
Yeah.
Fucking smiling trash bag. What's it look like Monokuma's flipping us the bird in
did
the
she
last
seek
one?
out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab.
Stuff to continue a fire. Fucking turpentine.
So she went to
stuff.
go get a candle from one of the
Do
empty
you think she
rooms.
uses turpentine?
I don't know.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
That's why there was a
Look, it's a wax figurine.
Which means
I like
Angie was
how
attacked in the same
they're
room
not.
the
They don't
seance
look like
was held.
gremlins in this one.
Yeah.
They actually look
Bravo,
like kind of
Himiko.
real
Well
people.
done for choosing that.
Because
room
you
for
know,
the
in the
seance.
last games, they had those weird smiles.
Yeah, I do.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
Angie.
Neither. I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that is fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
Unless you're a waterbender.
I think she
Yeah, but
was
no one
still
here is.
alive after the attack in the empty room.
Ultimate waterbender.
Jeez.
She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that.
The Monokuma file.
No.
What? What do you mean now?
Her head injury is...
Not part of the Monokuma file?
No.
Damn it!
It's a separate thing.
Why is that a separate thing?
Well, because, remember, we examined her forehead injury? Down!
Okay. There we go.
This is it! The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma.
Didn't Monokuma also
I
say
think
that
I
there were
know
a few
why.
hits?
There was, but...
Whatever.
After Angie was knocked unconscious in an empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
What are you doing?
I
Why?
wonder what this was.
It's a micro SD. No, no, micro.
It's a USB
Yeah,
drive.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm ADHD as fuck.
I am too.
It's all
don't
clear
worry.
now.
So I'm just like, what is this? I can see clearly now the rain.
Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
I'm a
All
fucking
clear.
genius.
This is all clear.
What the hell is that laser pointing?
Craig has it.
Oh.
What are you
Oh,
all
for
talking
midnight?
about?
Yeah. I let him borrow it.
I like how the cat was like, really? You gonna do me like that?
That's okay. There are a few times where the cats get along, and that's when they're chasing the same dot. Because, like, when they're chasing the dot, they're not fighting each other. Isn't that right, Eagle? Isn't that right? You don't hate midnight when you're chasing the dot.
All clear. What is all clear? What are you?
That's a new
All
one.
clear?
Yeah, it is.
What are you all? You what? What are? I will not fear. I will not back down.
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself.
Hey, remember when I said, what, are you just gonna take off the mask and there's gonna be lipstick? You remember when I said that?
Yep.
I said that as a joke.
No.
Why is it actually happening?
Give it a minute.
Their words are all hollow.
Why is this man beautiful? What?
You must teach these ignorant
Yeah,
children
sushi
a lesson.
catchphrase.
Yes, you're right.
He managed to hold it up in one fell
I'll
swoop.
teach them.
So, he has like multiple personalities or something?
Yeah, sort of. Kind of.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
It's something along those lines, yet not along those lines.
Nothing is
Is it
clear at
Maya,
all.
Maya, what was her name?
Mia?
Mia, yeah, Mia situation?
Just, kind of.
It's full of doubts, of mysteries.
See, this is a
dense,
blackened.
impenetrable fog. Nothing is clear at all.
I can't wait till the fourth trial, because the fourth trial is so much better.
What about are the rest of the trials good? Like the 5th and 6th and all that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, sixth trial is sixth trial, so.
Angie was attacked in the empty room
I think
first,
it's duct tape.
and then carried into the research lab. Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion!
Okay,
Would tend to
so you want
poison
to
our
know
minds
why
with their
I like
delusions?
this blade thing better?
Because you just have
It's
to
no
click it once
delusion.
and it cuts through
Angie's
everything.
two
Well,
external wounds tell the
That,
story.
and plus, there's no number of slices you have to
Struck in the
keep
empty
track
room.
of.
That is also
She
true,
was
yeah.
carried to the art research lab and then killed.
But good duct
You
tape.
say the culprit
Yep.
carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had...
No.
Oh.
Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence. There, Shuichi.
I'll cut through your words.
You were about to make a fatal mistake.
I was, yeah.
Fuck!
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being
Still have
carried.
ring pops?
Oh, I had two.
Nah.
I forgot about this one.
Well, I'll wait until you're done making a whole bunch of noise.
This one is Berry Punch Blizzard. Why am I getting so... It's a lie!
Jeez, okay.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt, and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
Oh, I'm sure.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Yeah, Atua will just show who killed her instead of actually, preventing her murder, you know? Whatever.
I mean,
Now
she was
we know
knocked
most
out.
of
She
the
couldn't do
mystery behind Annie's
Oh
murder.
god, I forgot about the mint.
Oh, no.
Well, it's delicious, but my
Convinced
mouth is
There's
really
only
cold
one
now.
person
Yeah.
who could have killed Angie.
And we make
Fuck
fuck hands.
Or is it gonna be Miss Fuck Hands?
It has to be you.
Fuck hands. How about,
It's
how about
you,
Nick fuck
Kyo.
hands?
Mick Fuck
You
Hands,
killed
okay.
Angie.
and it was always Gimpy
It's
McFuckhands.
true.
Why did I say Mister?
You said Mr. Gimpy McFuckhands. I'm just like, why?
Yeah,
We just said Gimpy McFuckhands.
So then why did I say? I thought for some reason I thought there was a Mister.
The lipstick is throwing you off.
Yeah, it is.
Just like Mew, just like I don't fucking know whether it's a guy or a girl.
Gender neutral McFuckhands.
Yeah, gender neutral McFuckhands.
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious.
Yeah, see, they set it up to have two different killers, but they don't capitalize on it. I would have loved to see that, like, the next chapter, you see, like, them interacting with Kyo, like...
Yeah, it's whatever.
But he's kind of a third case person.
Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
Very good question.
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
So then, that still doesn't explain why you'd kill another person.
Huh? Which one?
Probably. I mean, it would have to be fucking Angie, right? Because Tenko was definitely.
Tenko's was an accident.
Oh yeah.
I remember that was an accident. Angie Yonaga.
That's it.
I thought you were about to say Tenko. I was about to
Angie's murder was an accident.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
No.
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick.
And then he just didn't want to not use it, I guess.
But while he was making preparations in the empty room,
Well,
Angie
it's
walked
there. You don't want to just leave things unfinished.
So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
Yeah, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to
Happened
sleep.
to walk in on the culprit setting and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless.
Yeah.
If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Yep.
Why, Kyo? Why you killed two of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio.
There it is again!
Yep.
Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone. Someone? He's just talking to himself. And
I
why the
talk to
hell
myself
is he
all the
wearing
time.
lipstick?
Isn't that right, Jose? See?
That's right. I talk to myself all the time. Isn't that right? I don't have a name for my other self. Although I also don't know.
I have names for all my different selves. There's Jose, there's Stick.
I don't even give names to my characters. Like I create a cat for someone, and what do I name him? Nick. Just my own name.
I give all my creations names.
Yeah.
I shall call you
Son. How loudly you protest. This is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them.
You know what it's time for? Our favorite. No, I'm not giving a call. It's playing solitaire.
Okay.
It's time for our favorite mini game.
Oh, well, I got those fucking things, so maybe it'll
No,
be easier.
I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge.
That's Danganronpa, man.
Right.
Well said. Good job, Korekio. Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie?
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Come on, apologize.
Jeez.
I think the reason this is like so controversial is because he's the most stupidest killer.
And he's acting just like Mikon, honestly.
Yeah.
Forgive me already!
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Like, seriously, I have never been prone to turn down the volume for a single character in any video game.
Right.
Mikon broke that for me. I have no idea what's happening with Kyo, but I know what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him.
Alright, well, let's do this. Fuck.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
Oh.
Yes.
Nick.
Okay, hold on. I need to readjust
So I
myself.
have nothing to
fuck, I have to
confess.
hold. Fuck, okay.
I have nothing to admit.
Nick.
You are simply wrong.
Are you sure you don't want me to do this?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not the culprit.
So I have nothing to confess.
WWAA.
I have nothing to admit. You are
Hold
simply
D.
wrong.
WWDD.
Yes. I'm not the culprit.
So I
Hold
have.
A. There.
Okay, I
Why
can
must you
do it.
force your
Don't worry.
delusions on us?
Your
A-A-A-D.
logic.
Oh, that
That's
was a D.
merely a
Fuck.
delusion.
WWAA.
Well said, Correcchio.
Fuck.
To continue this
Fuck,
debate
fuck,
is
fuck. Okay,
meaningless.
I'm forgetting which buttons are
Why
which.
must you force your delusions
Nick,
on us?
come on!
Your logic.
Fuck, that's an
It's
A.
merely a
Fuck.
delusion.
Well said.
Nick!
I can do it, I can do it, I
Continue this
swear.
debate is
I can do
meaningless.
it.
Nick!
I can do it, I swear.
Force your delusions on us.
Your logic.
Fuck.
It's merely a
One.
delusion.
If you miss 5 in a row, I'm gonna take it from you.
I
Good?
told you I am
No.
not the culprit.
How about
Why are you
8
looking
in a
at
row?
me like that? You're all wrong.
I can do
not
it.
me.
I can do it.
Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry
Why did
lad.
that miss?
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
I told you I
Why
am
did
not
I
the
miss?
culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Correcchio
Come
speaks
on,
the
what
truth.
the hell?
Such a sorry lot.
Why?
Nick!
What is happening? I'm hitting the buttons. I'm hitting the buttons. I swear, it's not my
1,
fault.
2, 3.
It's not my fault.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at
What
me
is
like
going
that?
on?
You're all wrong, not me.
Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a
What is
sorry
happening?
lot.
Nick!
Listen, I'm pressing the buttons and it's not doing anything.
Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize.
Oh, come on, Nick!
It's not my
Told you
fault.
I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like
We're
that?
starting to lose health,
You're
Nick!
all wrong, not me.
Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Nick, we could probably take care of a lot of stress if you let
I
me
told
try.
you I am
Listen,
not
I'm
the
doing
culprit.
better.
So why are you looking at me like that?
That's not what our health bar says!
What are you talking
You
about? My
have no
health was
proof
fine.
that Correcchio is the killer.
Removed floorboard.
Fuck.
I told
Nick!
you I am
Hold on.
not the culprit.
Shush!
So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong,
Thank
not
you.
me.
Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a... You have no proof that Correcchio is the
Removed
Yes.
killer.
floorboard.
Yes, I get it. Yes, you don't have to tell me.
Oh,
What?
floorboard. Is it floorboard removed?
So why are you looking at me
What?
like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Okay.
Floorboard removed? Yes.
Floorboard removed.
That
Okay,
Correcchio is the
floorboard
killer.
removed.
I
What?
told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a...
Okay, we're gonna try this again. Removed.
You have no proof that Correcchio is the killer.
It ends here.
What? Why did that work? Did you press the wrong button?
Did I? I don't. Maybe I did. I don't know.
That one was fucked up.
It's fine. We're done.
I'm
Floorboard used
I'm serious, Nick. I'm gonna take over for one of those games.
No, it's fine. I got it.
You say that,
I do. It's fine.
but I have better rhythm than you.
I seriously think that sometimes it doesn't register when I press the button. Because I swear to God I press the button. It's just like when it doesn't click, you know what I mean?
I won't believe you until I play it for myself.
Ugh.
And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
You could have hidden the weapon by switching the floorboard around.
Yeah.
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
This is gonna be the point where we
Had the
stop.
floorboard been in
It's just like, no, I can do it! I can do it! I can do it! I can do it!
Well, maybe if someone didn't pressure me so much.
What do you mean? I want you to do better!
Anyway.
I'm like that soccer dad.
Keo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Satisfying scream.
Yeah.
I believe
Ultra realistic
setting up the
board
seesaw,
again.
he
Right.
was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold cocked her with the floorboard.
That's not how you cold cock them with a floorboard. Not like this. Like this.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, you hold it like this.
Mm.
Strike it with like a keyblade.
Yeah.
And I know about swinging keyblades. I own a few.
Looks like we're almost at the end.
It's time for our favorite segment. To be honest, this is actually our favorite
Bring
segment.
down the house.
Yeah.
The comic book.
Yeah.
Please, put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time.
Hey, Pepto
Keo, I want you to
Pepto
confess.
Bismol.
No,
Yeah.
I will force you to confess.
You go to CVS and not Hy-Vee.
Well, I got that from my mom, actually.
Oh.
Let's see. What's it called?
Hold on, we have to see what picture we have.
Okay, so...
What weapon knocked her unconscious?
The floorboard. So, yeah, probably.
Next one.
What was... Okay, so that's the duct tape, which is right here.
Alright, what's the next one? What weapon killed Angie? No, up. Now to the left. Okay.
There we go.
You see, that's menacing.
Yes.
Whose effigy was stabbed?
I don't have that one.
We have that one.
Yes.
It's weird seeing Kaede hang upside down.
Uh,
Ooh, we don't have that. I don't believe so. Do we have the stone?
We
Oh, we do.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we have that one.
The salt?
No, that's up to the yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one. We gotta solve these ones first before we get to the other ones.
The last time I have it is a half made the salt. Okay. And now I have the rest. All the way back. Let's see.
No.
No. Yes.
Wait, hold on. The question was who was with this two?
Effigy, that was Kaede.
Right in the middle of her breasts. Right in the middle. Someone harbored some anger. Yeah. See, this part you can do without me.
Yeah.
I don't like the Shuichi face when he blows out the candle. It's so gentle.
Culprit.
Yep.
Yes.
And then the last one! All the way back at the beginning.
Trying to...
It's like with the Batman Arkham games, whenever we have to like redo the crime scene. I always like not doing the last one and just seeing what I have so far.
Yeah.
Like when you have to like find a suitcase or something. I'm just like I replay it over just to see it again.
Anyway, I always like these sections, so I'm gonna.
It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it.
Music out of all of them.
The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the cross pieces, they needed a saw.
I don't know.
I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the cross pieces in all 3 rooms.
I can't really register it.
Yeah.
It's the only picture I can't really register him being the culprit in. Him just.
However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened.
Angie just looks like
Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting cross pieces.
Yeah.
Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan.
Oh yeah, this is the first game where the
Angie
tan
had seen
person
it,
doesn't live.
The culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick.
Think about it. Like, we have Aoi who had that beach tan, with like a swimmer girl. Then we had Akane who had a tan.
I guess so, yeah.
She's the first tan girl to die.
Any other person might have just given up, but not.
Then we had Hiro's mom who had a tan. She didn't die.
There have never been any fat survivors, though.
Was there a fat person in here? This one?
I don't think there was.
No.
The culprit
wasn't
took
even a
the
single fat
floorboard
person in this game.
and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head.
Like, literally, there's only 2 games where you actually saw a character model for a fat person. The first one and the second one.
Yeah.
You had Ifumi, who was the 3rd case, and
the culprit did not want to give
the
up on
ultimate
their
imposter
plan
who was there
and
for
had to
first.
improvise.
And Terror.
Oh yeah,
Both
and
fat people died in the first chapter, though.
Oh my god, you're right! If you want to count the Monica's fat.
They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding.
Where did they get the duct tape?
Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab.
Why does it look like that belongs on her head?
Because it's yellow.
No, I'm just talking about like the band. Like for like a person of Atua, like
while she was
her,
unconscious,
like, Islander,
the culprit hurried to tie up
I
this
think that
loose
would have
end.
tied to her character personality a bit more.
Maybe.
Oh, I like that one. Again, the one where the picture says tap tap.
But because they were in a hurry,
I can imagine
they made a
Kyo
crucial
carrying her
oversight.
over her body with like red eyes.
Yeah.
They didn't notice the duct tape had
Her
peeled
over
off
her body.
and was
Wow,
under
I can see.
Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick.
Is this your card?
Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art
Of course,
lab.
the killer always has to make some kind of mistake, otherwise we won't be able to solve the case. So what if the culprit ended up, like, not missing anything? Like, what if Kyo didn't lose that duct tape? Or what if, you know, fucking Kurumi didn't drop it in the pool or whatever, you know? Then would we just be
Here's a question. What if Celeste didn't have Hifumi as a conspirator?
Yeah.
What if she got Taka? Could you imagine,
Lock
like,
the front
Taka
door from
being...
inside.
I don't imagine Taka killing anyone, though.
I can. When he's Kiyondo Ishida, I can imagine him killing Hifumi.
I don't know.
See, I can imagine
And
Kyo.
took out the katana they
That
brought
looks
from
fucking
their
epic
own
as
lab.
hell.
Yeah.
They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her.
Like, I keep imagining, like, the blade, like, is right where the skull meets
Then,
the
to further
spine.
confuse us,
Like, right
the culprit
here.
attempted to
Yeah.
make a locked room mystery.
Anyway,
That's where I imagine, like, the fucking hook.
Yeah, the one for ours.
Yeah.
First, they used rope from the
Backwards.
warehouse and hung 4
Because we
effigies
can't really have
upside
those
down.
through the...
Yeah, and plus it's gonna be too high up anyway. It would hit the brain.
Yeah, like if it was like right here,
like
it would basically be Tenko and Angie all over again.
Yeah.
There were
I
two
always
reasons
wondered
for
why the
this.
dress didn't fall, but then I realized
It's a
that's the wax thing.
yeah.
Do you think would Angie be that detailed?
I don't know. I don't want to think about
I
it.
kind of don't want to think about it,
atmosphere.
but my curiosity is peaking.
Jeez.
And the other was the key to locking the room.
Do you think Kyo had a bit of resentment?
The
towards
culprit
Kaede for
stuck the
starting it
katana
then?
into Kaede's
That's why he
effigy
chose-
near the rear entrance.
That's why he chose her effigy to stab.
I don't know.
Or maybe wait, she was bringing back Rantaro. Oh, that would have made
and
sense.
spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door.
It's so realistic. It doesn't look that real. And then character model though, which is weird.
Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it.
A satisfying lock.
The handle of the katana then
Yeah.
hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
I try not to talk while they're talking though.
Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we
Yeah, I
opened up
noticed.
the room and discovered Angie's body.
Hey, no, the microphone! You're yelling into the microphone! Why are you yelling into the microphone? Goodness gracious.
Here, kitty. No.
But the culprit wasn't finished.
You don't get
They
brushes.
wanted one more murder.
Sit.
To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance.
What's funny though is that the accidental murder would have been the perfect one if he didn't.
Right?
Yeah, like he put all this planning and effort together just for the perfect murder to happen by accident instead.
Oh, trust me. Just wait till you hear his reasoning.
Okay.
I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko.
That's technically not wrong though. They need
A small stone that Himiko had brought from the
in the
courtyard.
document.
Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko, in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage.
You know, this also means that whether they intended it or not, they are all complicit in this murder.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
We didn't realize it at the time,
Thing
but
is,
that was a
like,
deliberate decision by the
They
culprit.
to be honest, I really think like they should have just left out Angie's death, and have this be like a 4th case.
I don't know.
Like the first case, to be honest.
Yeah.
They needed to set up the murder weapon
Like
that
the
was
second
used to
case
kill Tenko.
like at best, because like
While they were covering the cage with a
the
cloth,
seance thing is
they
actually a
secretly
really
placed the
ingenious idea.
sickle.
It's just combined with Angie's death.
It becomes kind of
redundant. You already killed a person. You should have gotten away with it.
Yeah.
Why do it again?
Right.
I know the reason why, but it's stupid.
Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the
That's
cage.
how the sickle was placed. Just
Yeah?
just throw it and hope it lands right.
The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place.
Did anybody hear me?
After the preparations were complete, we began the
She was
seance.
purring really loudly, and I was hoping you did pick up the microphone.
It probably is, because our microphone's pretty good, like you said.
Like I said, and I was a smart boy!
Yes.
I will keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. There we go.
I don't like their blowing candles out faces.
It doesn't really look like they're even blowing. Well, I mean, I guess...
Look! His mouth is below the candle!
Each stood in one corner and sang the caged child song.
Yeah, she's fine now. As long as she doesn't climb onto the desk.
When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium. But our culprit had another plan, to commit a murder in the darkness.
Oh no!
Ah, kitty!
Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko.
Get on this chair if you want to go anywhere. There you go. You can sit on this chair. You can sit on this chair.
It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness.
Unless they're a
but
cat,
our
they have
culprit
night
had a
vision.
guide.
Yeah.
It would be no problem for you, Nick!
They used the lines of a
I'm glad I
magic
can commit
circle
murder.
drawn with salt.
At least in darkness.
Yeah.
The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along.
You know, that would be interesting. A Danganronpa game with furries. And, like, you have to, you know...
reached
Well,
the
this wouldn't have been a
center of the
problem
circle.
for a cat. You could see in the darkness, you know?
Bats have echolocation.
Yeah.
And no one talks about the dolphin in the
Found
room.
the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night
That's
before.
CS!
It's like someone's like hanging from a chandelier or whatever. It's like this could have been done with someone with wings, probably the dragon or whatever, you know.
Oh sure. Why don't I just burn it too? Get the voting done easier.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it catches on fire. I was fucking
They
joking!
lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw
Fan game. Freaking
and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage.
Danganronpa,
Tenko was
furry
stabbed in
folly.
the back of the neck by the seeker on the top of the cage.
Get on it, fans! Danganronpa, furry folly. I expect to see it in 2021.
No.
She was killed right before our
It's
eyes,
not already
and we
out.
didn't even see it.
You heard it though.
Yeah.
You could have stopped it.
After committing the
A
crime,
freaking.
the culprit
Could you
followed
imagine
the
him
salt
sliding
back to
along the
corner.
salt like this?
Right. Well, that's his elbow, actually.
Well, I know, but
Like
like
his
his
hand on his
hand
knee.
is like this.
Finished the
And, like,
ritual.
either way,
he had
it's
us
like
light
this.
the candles.
It's on his knee. He's like,
Oh, I don't see his hand on his knee though.
yeah, it's right there.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
I always thought he was like this.
We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance.
Did you imagine him accidentally going into another corner?
That would, it's like bump into him and go
Discovered
like,
Tenko's
what
body.
was that?
Shh.
Jeez. Then there'd be 3 murders because he accidentally bumped into the hero.
While we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit
don't
had planned the
This whole
murder
thing was
so that we
unwittingly
would
carried out by
unintentionally
you,
destroy some
technically.
evidence.
I mean, I guess without, you know, a lot
You
of
need to
it.
go pick the room.
Yeah.
That
We
evidence
put the cage
was the
over.
magic circle that the culprit
And
used
we
to
all
navigate
did
in the dark.
the dog
Yeah.
statue. I want a dog statue like that. That weighs exactly the same.
However, the culprit didn't
See,
know
I
the
can imagine
info.
Keo with that face.
Yeah.
With his like gremlin
Really
hand.
saved us.
Although he actually put
Without
lipstick on
that,
it too.
we wouldn't know what
Yeah,
changes were made to the circle.
he has his mask.
Yeah.
But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle.
Oh, I hate the crying. Yeah. She actually cries at the end of this. I always get a bit teary-eyed. Oh God! That face!
You're the culprit behind these murders.
He's holding his face like this.
His zipper is smiling.
Like, look. Well, he's holding his face like this.
I know.
Why not like this?
I don't know, but like, look, his zipper is somehow angled upward in a smiling way. How is that even possible?
I don't know.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Sweet Correcchio. There were times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately.
Now I have to vote him.
Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
I don't get it.
100 friends?
Well, hold on. The thing is, that's also something in a
It was my dream to make
in a
100
future card buddy fight
friends.
thing, where she's trying to make 100 friends via this card game. But I'm wondering if that was a callback to it. But like literally, you'll see later.
Unfortunate! I was so close to 100.
What are you talking about? I do not understand.
I get rock hard at this.
Who gives a fuck?
There we go.
Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already.
Roger that! One voting time! Coming up!
Oh, I meant to bring my spooky voice box. Because they had on clearance from Halloween this like voice box where you press a button and it does like a spooky thing. Like I was gonna bring it. Oh, I didn't.
Oh well.
Has the blackened and the
It's not Halloween
spotless
anymore
finally
anyway.
face
Oh,
up?
I know, but it was still case 3.
Yeah.
It's voting time!
Sorry, Mondan, but I guess you're gonna die.
See, I did lose 3.
Oh yeah, you're right. Which means I have 4 voice actors now.
Technically. Because I lost a mono cub and 2 voices and you lost him.
Now
Yes.
then, it
So,
seems the voting
technically,
has
right.
finished. Let's see the result.
Do I want to try and steal one? No. But can I possibly? Possibly.
Oh wow, he didn't even vote for someone else. He took it like a champ.
Yeah? Clickety, 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 clack, 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 clack!
This is one of those times where...
There we go.
Who'll be chosen as the
We already
black-
know.
We already know!
You should do the speech beforehand!
Or the dreadfully wrong one?
Well, they want to put a break before this part.
Which part? The...
Yeah, the cutscene. It was Angie herself. I want a little mono. I want a little mono slot machine. Then, when I win something, all the mono cups just pop out.
Yeah!
We got a.
What's this miss minus 400 deal?
Like, I think it's like for the end.
Oh, I got 1B. Fuck.
I think that's the
rhythm game.
Yeah, because you wouldn't let me try it. Never. You should have let me.
Whatever. I still got A.
You got a B.
In general, I got an A. Wow, seriously? You're correct again.
I know I am, Monokuma.
Wait, is he voicing or no?
No.
Amazing! This is the 3rd correct verdict in a row!
Alright!
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round.
That's not possible.
Huh?
How's this gonna last that long?
At
For
max,
now.
it would be like 7.
Yeah. It's finally over.
No.
No, not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. You know, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tango?
Right!
Yeah, we no need
We don't need to kill both!
he no need to kill both, no matter what motive he have. Motive?
Hey!
Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who's resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Hey!
Don't tell me. We actually scared the resurrection ritual, Kaito.
Shut up!
Shut up! I never said I was scared!
The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it.
Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over a silly thing such as that.
What?
So it had nothing to do with the motive?
That wasn't a motive, that was a gift. And why?
Yes.
For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
From the bottom of my heart. Someone so dear. Someone I long for.
I love her with all my heart, and she loves me with all her heart. Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love, no matter what anyone says.
I don't know.
I am uncomfortable because I know what happens.
It's kind of creeping me out.
It is.
What?
I gotta back a perfect love life? Fuck you! Some of us are not lucky! So, to see this lover of yours, you had to escape.
Don't tell me.
That's why you killed Angie and Tango? But why did you need to kill both?
If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside.
Inside?
Wait!
Don't look at me! I'm not his lover!
Yeah.
Calm down. No one wanted disgusting shit stuff, bitch like you.
I love it when you cuss in his voice.
Kersploosh!
What the what?
Hey!
Kyo, who is it? Who's this person you love?
Hey,
Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy.
You see,
I mean inside me.
Sister.
Yes, oh, it's his fucking sister? Okay.
Keep going. Keep
The,
going.
the one I love lives inside me. My dearest sister. Sister?
Wait!
Don't look at me! I'm not his sister!
Right?
Well, duh. If you were a sister, he would have killed himself already.
That's true.
Your sister? But didn't you say she was your lover?
whatever is the matter?
It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover.
Oh, I am uncomfortable. Sister, dearest! No!
And she loved me so
Oh,
deeply.
God. Hold on. What does it say? No physical connection. What? In the top left corner.
Yes, it has like a little asterisk that says no physical connection.
That doesn't fucking matter. It looks like a duck. It quacks like a duck. You're married. Your sister and brother by law. It's a fucking duck and it's gross.
And also, this picture has you both naked. I mean,
oh God, I don't want this.
In love.
Even if it does have a good
Nothing
ass
can
shot, I
stop
don't
the
care.
love
Get
we
it
share.
out.
Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth.
Ugh.
The only time I felt peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
I'm with you. Let's do it together.
For
1,
my
2,
beloved
3.
sister.
You didn't read it.
fuck it.
You had to.
Fine. That is why, for my beloved sister, I had to.
You had to escape from here, right?
No, I had to kill for her.
Huh?
It's not the first time he's killed. What?
Sister.
My sister was very sickly.
There's no my in front of that.
Whatever. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she did not have many friends. She always seemed so lonely.
However,
Even if I could be her little brother and her lover,
Whoa.
I couldn't be her friend.
Whoa.
So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dearest deceased sister.
huh?
Deceased?
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost, so her friend should be ghost too, right?
For my beloved sister.
For my sister's sake, For sister's sake, I've killed many to send her 100 friends. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends. What?
Incomprehensible.
That's my catchphrase.
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible. Sister is very happy.
Yes.
Do you want me to voice this part?
Sure.
Yes, Correggio, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely.
What?
Could it be that the lipstick person of Kyo is
Oh,
Correggio's
jeez.
older sister.
Thank you for looking after my little brother.
What?
What the hell? Hey, the face is back.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me.
I am pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me.
Sister.
Now I can see her wherever I want. I'm never lonely.
Correggio.
That's wonderful, Correggio. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Is this really a spirit?
Told you.
He's just delusional.
What a sad girl who doesn't even believe in the power of love. Fucking.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick.
You said you killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the 2 that you killed here?
What was that?
Seems like you already went crazy before you got here.
Because?
You didn't kill Escape Mirror. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh? Only girls? I see. So when we were deciding on who should be the medium. You said it would work. You said it would work best with a girl.
I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
And besides Maki and Miyu, they were all worthy.
Fucking hell.
All worthy of being sister's friends.
Fucking hell. Oh, really?
Why, you?
Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care.
Then...
Baka?
The second victim could have been me. Tenko died in my place.
Fuck it. Close enough.
Blah blah.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her the perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko.
Huh?
Huh? Infiltrate? Really?
But how did you?
It was obvious to me. I have studied many people. Yes.
Can this be?
She didn't say.
Okay. She stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself.
I accidentally said she.
All for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko.
Well.
Though I was planning on having you become sister's friend too, eventually.
No way!
What? You do all that for?
Wow, you did all that just to kill. For you to go that far, it's pretty impressive. You were interested in the caged child, just so you could use it to kill someone, right?
Let's see.
It interests me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that.
For my beloved sister.
I wanted to kill for sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling.
Are you okay?
Kaijo, are you okay? You look kind of pale. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kyo right now.
Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill the both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However.
But Angie walked in on me preparing and I ended up killing her a different way. So I figured I might as well kill someone else too. After all, it would be a shame just to waste the seance trick I prepared.
What is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could.
And that's why people don't like this case.
No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister.
Correggio.
You're such a thoughtful little brother. But it was bad to get greedy.
Oh dear.
You're right. Because of that, I can't send 100 friends to sister.
What if he was at 99?
Yeah.
Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Korekio's crime.
I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand.
And in the next episode, we will see the execution of Korekio Shinguchi.
Damn, I wish I could do it in this episode, but yeah. See you guys next time.
Bye.